Have you ever looked at the cash sitting in your account and thought, is this really the best I can do with my money right now? Maybe you're saving for an investment opportunity, waiting for a dip in the market, building an emergency fund, or just being cautious during uncertain times. Whatever the reason, you might be surprised to know that your idle cash, yes, that money just sitting there, can actually work for you, quietly and effectively. In this video, I'm going to show you a strategy that allows you to earn over 4% annual interest with near zero risk, total liquidity, and no extra bank accounts or paperwork. And the best part? It's incredibly simple. If this sounds interesting, then make sure you stick with me to the very end, because this one change could have a lasting impact on how you manage your money. And while you're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. This channel is all about giving you practical, no-nonsense tools to make smarter financial decisions. Now I want to be clear. This isn't some get-rich-quick trick. It's not a hack or a loophole. It's a practical, proven approach used by serious investors who want their cash to stay safe but not stagnant. And if you're someone who values financial stability, who believes in making every dollar count, then you belong here. This community is for people like you and me, people who don't let inflation quietly steal from our savings. We're building something here, and every video is one more tool for your financial toolkit. So if that sounds like something you want to be part of, now is the time to subscribe and join the movement. Alright, let's talk about the opportunity at hand. The tool I want to introduce you to today is something you may have never heard of, but it's been quietly helping investors preserve and grow their idle cash. It's an ETF called SGOV. SGOV stands for the iShares 0 to 3 month Treasury Bond ETF. That might sound complicated, but don't worry, it's incredibly straightforward once you understand how it works. Essentially, SGOV takes your money and puts it into short-term US Treasury bills. Basically, you're lending money to the US government for 1 to 3 months, and in return you get paid interest. But here's where it gets interesting. Instead of going directly to the Treasury Department or managing a bond ladder yourself, SGOV handles everything inside one simple, liquid ETF. You can buy it just like a stock from your brokerage account. Robinhood, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, it doesn't matter. Once you own it, you begin receiving interest in the form of monthly dividends, and right now, the yield is hovering around 4.7% annually. That's significantly higher than most savings accounts or even many CDs. And unlike those, your money isn't locked up. You can sell SGOV anytime during market hours and have access to your funds immediately. Let's paint a picture. Say you buy SGOV at $100 on the first of the month. Over the month, the share price slowly climbs to around $100.50. Then, at the end of the month, the ETF pays you a dividend, maybe 35 cents. The share price adjusts back to $100.15 and the cycle begins again. Every month, your cash generates income. You're not speculating, you're not exposed to wild price swings. You're simply parking your money in one of the safest assets in the world and getting paid for it. But maybe you're asking, how safe is this really? Great question. US Treasury bills are backed by the full faith and credit of the US government. That means the risk of default is virtually zero, unless the entire government collapses, and let's be honest, if that happens, we'll all have bigger problems than a missed interest payment. And importantly, your assets in SGOV are kept legally separate from BlackRock's corporate assets. Even if the unimaginable happened and BlackRock went bankrupt, your money remains yours, protected by the structure of the ETF itself. And here's something even more compelling. SGOV's income is exempt from state and local taxes. That's right, the interest you earn comes from Treasury securities, which are federally exempt from those taxes. Depending on where you live, this can make a meaningful difference to your after-tax returns. Little edge like that? Now let's be fully transparent. Like every financial product, SGOV has its pros and its cons. On the plus side, we've already covered a lot. High yield, near zero risk, daily liquidity, monthly income, tax benefits, and insulation from long-term interest rate volatility. Because the bonds inside SGOV mature every few months, there's very little exposure to large price movements due to interest rate changes. But what about the downsides? First, SGOV is not FDIC insured. It's not a savings account, and you need to understand that. However, in practical terms, it's still extremely low risk. Second, SGOV requires a brokerage account. If you don't already have one, you'll need to set one up. That said, setting up a brokerage account today is faster and easier than ever, and I'll drop some sign-up links below that, even give you bonus cash when you open one. Third, SGOV charges a small management fee, about 0.09% per year. That's less than $1 per $1,000 invested, and frankly, a very small price for the convenience and performance you get in return. And one more thing, it's crucial you understand this. SGOV is not a growth investment, it's not designed to skyrocket in price. The share value hovers around $100, give or take a few cents. All the returns come from the monthly dividend payments, not from appreciation. So if you're looking to double your money, this isn't the place. But if you're looking to preserve your capital and earn steady, predictable income, SGOV is one of the best tools out there right now. If you're still with me, it's clear you're serious about taking control of your finances. So let me ask you, had you ever heard of SGOV before today? Have you ever used an ETF to manage your idle cash? Let me know in the comments. I read them all, and your experience might help someone else in this community make a smarter decision. And if you haven't done it yet, hit that like button. Not only does it support the channel, but it also tells the algorithm to show this content to more people who need this kind of practical financial education. Now, here's what's coming next. SGOV is just one of several Treasury-based ETFs that can help you earn yield while keeping your money safe. In the next video, I'm going to break down 3 other ETFs you should know about, each one with slightly different characteristics that might make more sense depending on your personal situation. Some are better for long-term cash storage, others offer higher yields with slightly more complexity. But if you want to find out which one is right for you, make sure you subscribe right now and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss that. And one last thing before you go. Most people are making a huge mistake with their cash right now. They're either letting it sit in accounts earning less than 1%, or worse, they're trying to time the market while their money does absolutely nothing. Don't let that be you. In the first 60 seconds of our next video, I'll reveal what that mistake is and how to completely avoid it. So go ahead and queue up that next video. I'll see you there.